And I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, if there was a hero for Kolkata Knight Riders today, it was Nitish Rana. You could probably pick a few, but if there was one villain, it was Ravindra Jadeja. Yes, he took the game away from Kolkata Knight Riders and with it dashed their hopes of entering this year's playoffs. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Match Story with me, Avnish Hegde, powered by Cricket.com, and we're going to be recapping that fixture, Match 49, Chennai Super Kings against Kolkata Knight Riders. It came from Dubai and it promised drama, and we saw drama. But before we get into the talking points and certain headlines, let's now tell you about the teams who took part in this one. Now, going into this particular game, Kolkata Knight Riders just made the solitary change. They brought in Rinku Singh for his first game at the tournament, and out went Prasidh Krishna, and three changes for Chennai Super Kings. It was, of course, Imran Tahir, Faf du Plessis and Monu Kumar who made way for Shane Watson, Lungi Ngidi and Karan Sharma. Right, so it was MS Dhoni who won the toss and decided to bowl first in what looked like a chaseable particular pitch in Dubai, at least for the last 5 games or so. Now, what did KKR do batting first? They got up to a decent total. 172 for 5 is what they could muster in their particular innings. Much thanks to Nitish Rana, considering his 87 propelled them to that 170 plus score. In response, it was Chennai Super Kings who came out firing, all guns blazing, of course, in particular Ruturaj Gaikwad, Amti Rayudu gave him good support, but it was a Ravindra Jadeja cameo which saw the men in yellow over the line. So where do we start, and where will Owen Morgan scratch his head tonight and think about this one? We'll start through some of the game-changing events and incidents, so to speak, and the number one has to be Nitish Rana and what he did with the bat in hand, because he registered his IPL best ever score personally, and that was a great 87 of just 61 balls, 10 fours and 4 sixes, more importantly striking at over 146, and the boundary percentage too, a very healthy 73.5. And when we take a look at the second game changer of this particular game, it had to be Ruturaj Gaikwad, because what he did is not just notch up his second IPL 50, but he changed the course of the game. And the reason I say that is because you take a look at what he did with the bat in hand. 72 is what he managed, 52 balls, of course, that's quick time, and a boundary percentage of 50, ensuring that CSK were always in the chase and always had a shout in their pursuit of 173. But one man made it really tough for Chennai Super Kings out there, and that was Varun Chakravarti, a former net bowler to the CSK, and he pocketed yet another good spell, and a good showing for him in IPL 2020 carries on, because what he did was pick up 2 for 20 in his 4 overs and conceding just 5 runs per over. You can't ask for more, but you can with Varun Chakravarti. 13 dot balls is also what he ensured, giving him a good day out in Dubai. Well, we'll end Match Story with showing you the stat of the day, and it comes from the Chennai camp, of course, in particular their opener. Now, what did Ruturaj Gaikwad do with that 72? He became, of course, the highest individual scorer for an uncapped player for CSK in the history of IPL with that 72, and that is something to really savour from a personal perspective of Ruturaj. Right, we're nearly done and dusted with Match Story. Let's just reflect that points table right now for you and show you how it stands. And given the fact that Chennai pulled off an absolute heist today, it meant that Mumbai Indians will qualify already for the playoffs with 2 games to go. But for KKR, they're still in it mathematically, but they need some sort of miracle to enter the top 4. And that's all we had. Thanks for watching Match Story, ladies and gentlemen. Much appreciated. We'll be back with more. It's getting nervous, all right. And if you're a KKR fan, hope you sleep well. But a Chennai fan, that is, you guys have played for pride. Thanks for watching. It's a goodbye from me.